I don't know how long this one will be. It might be a little shorter. I did 50 minutes for my first walk. Got some work done, went shopping. The sun's a little bright there. It might be hard at certain angles, but if I just get my shadow back over it, I think we're good. All right, cool. So this will let me do a lot more walking up and down the sidewalks rather than the little woody area, you know. Of course, I'm over here walking right by the swimming pool, right? I got people over here, right? This is going to be hilarious. Oh my God. I don't know what sort of weirdos are like. You're shirtless. Like, dude, I'd be walking by the community swimming pool. Other people out here without shirts, like, you got to wonder, what's wrong with people? What's wrong with people? I think some of these people come from really weird culture. I think they're just very insecure people in general, who are themselves just scared to be without a shirt. I go anywhere without a shirt. I don't care. Lars, what's going on, Lars? How you doing, brother? And people forget I live in a very, very hot place with an enormous coastline, beaches and all that stuff. So, like, it's pretty normal culture here for dudes to be out shirtless. Women to be walking around in their gym wearing sports bras is actually really, really, really normal where I live. It's an FYI. Right? Like, it's normal. I go to the grocery store, there's women in yoga pants and a sports bra. Now, they don't let dudes shirtless usually in the stores, but just saying, guys, I live in a very warm, let me rephrase it. I live in a place that is pretty much like a red sun in hell sometimes. I think that's a better way to put it. Instead of saying warm, I don't think people understand the south half of Texas is like, especially towards the coastline on the east side, with all that humidity. It'd be hot. All right, the anti-glare is only partially working here, but I can see. What's going on, Lars? How you doing, man? You're the only commenter so far. Get those likes up, guys. Come on. Get those likes up. Let's get it flowing. Still haven't eaten yet. Normally by the second cardio I've eaten, but I put my breakfast on. I want to get a second one of these. A non-lifting day. I'm not that worried. I feel like I got plenty of food last night before bed. So I'm in a good place there for recovery. I got some quad DOMs this morning. I got some back DOMs too, right? I'm not used to doing actual sets of deadlifts. So, you know, all good though. Yeah, guys, get the likes up. Hit that like button. Give a like for Daddy and get it flowing. Get some conversations. By the way, I have 3 coaching slots open. Hit me up. Team Blaha. We got coaching slots. I will get you cock diesel strong. Get you jack, just like all the client testimonials you see. Keep in mind, guys like Ted and Justin are actually drug-free. So just an FYI. I know people are like, no, they're not. Yeah, they are. But I digress over to the point. We also do consultation calls. They're an hour, cover whatever you need to cover. Some people don't even want training advice. I've had a few people do them over the years. They just want to bro out with their favorite YouTuber for an hour, which is cool too. But I write programs for people in there, help them with their gear, help them with their diet, whatever they need. Although I had to put my foot down on a guy going, I know you gave it to me, but I didn't write down the whole program even when you told me to. Can you write it out on a spreadsheet? I'm like, I need $20 more to put down the whole program or for me to memorize the whole program I gave you verbally. People are funny though. Like, dude, you were supposed to be taking notes. Come on. That is kind of funny, just making a commentary. Like, if you hire me to help you write a program in a video call, you need to be writing the program down as we go. Just saying. All right. People are funny though. All right, guys, come on, get those likes up. Get those likes up. Let's keep it flowing. And like I said, this one may not be super long. I did a longer session for the first one, and I still have to do cardio tonight, the third one. So, You know, I don't know how long the Facebook one was just now. It was at least 5 minutes. It might have been 10 minutes. I don't know. I'll have to check it on my timer later. But I know I got 50 minutes in my first walk this morning. 50 minutes total. And the goal is 2 hours of list every day. And then carb up. Right? So we fast in the morning. First session is always fasted. Then we need carbs. Not out here trying to do 2 hours of cardio with no food. Not necessarily ideal. There are limits. I already usually do one after lifting with no food. Which I thought was interesting. That study, Minnow put out some newest study looking at it, noting that training fasted in no way seemed to inhibit muscle growth. I've been saying that a while. I've been very skeptical when people are like, it's got to be limiting muscle growth. It's got to be interfering. And I'm like, I don't think it does. Mechanistically, I don't see why it would. As long as post-workout nutrition is good later. But just biologically and mechanistically, I wouldn't think that it's a problem. I don't think people understand how resource intensive lifting is. It's not as much as you think it is in the doing. Upright rows might be all we need for shoulders and trap isolation. If they're comfortable for your shoulders, then they could be. I mean, we need at least one exercise there. Whether you choose to do an upright row or a lateral or rear delt, it's up to you. Do you have any advice for someone who has difficulty taking days off from training without immediate bad conscience? I do a 4-day split and 2 days of rest and repeat. You just accept it. That's an exercise addiction at that point, where step back and ask yourself, what do you care about more? Do you care about the gains, or do you care about needing to be in the gym? You know, so you've got to sit down and logically work this through. You're probably going to make your best gains on 4 days. What's your proudest moment? I don't discuss my personal life on here anymore. Has the recession affected you? Hasn't affected my gains. I mean, the recession affects everybody. I don't know personally a single person, including clients, who says otherwise. It's affected everybody. But it is what it is. You keep grinding. But why would it affect your gains? Are upright rows enough for shoulder development for people who struggle to lock out? Maybe. Yeah. Problem is, well, what do you mean? All right, I got a simple question for you, Nick. What does the ladder have to do with it? The ladder's really irrelevant. The overhead press isn't as complete of a shoulder exercise as the upright row is, so why are we even bringing that up? How many hours are you training a week with weight? Scott, my workouts are about an hour and a half, 4 days a week. So about 6 hours of lifting. Less protein and more cheap food. Eating healthy is cheap. What are you talking about? Saris, it's already cheap to eat healthy. Protein is really your only real expense. And I mean, realistically, you can eat 200 grams of animal source protein for $5 a day if you really try. So I don't see what you mean at all. But eating healthy and for gains is already super cheap. Like I can tell you right now, eating to be a 220-pound lifter is cheaper than eating to be a fat person. I don't know why people think eating garbage is cheap. It's not. Chicken, rice, and broccoli is pretty dang cheap. Peanut butter is pretty cheap. Again, silly. People on budgets have no trouble with that. And almost you need to hire a coach just to teach you how to eat cheaper, probably balance out. So in that case, you need to just hire me to coach you. The money I'll save you on your grocery bill will probably cover the coaching. If you think eating for gains is expensive, then hire me to coach you and I'll cut your grocery bill by the $250 a month that I charge for coaching. It'll basically be free. How old are you? I'm 48 years old. I'm 48. So yeah, when people talk about eating healthy or eating for gains, it's no, it isn't. It is cheaper than eating the garbage that gets people fat. Come on. Hey, Nick, why are we bringing all the stock market and stuff up in here? Would you like to be able to continue to post in my channel? I don't want that sort of nonsense off-topic stuff in these streams. Just keep it on point. All right. Great shape, man. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate it. I'm going to get leaner now for a bit. I'm going to get my abs back and keep making gains. All right. That's why we're doing all this cardio. Yep.